All right, guys. The most important job, it's been done. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Sunburn.
Yeah.
Slowly being more sunburn.
I think this beer is going to go straight to my head, so as the interview goes on, I might start saying some stupid stuff, but we should be alright.
It's Bloodstock. We're standing outside in a very busy location. It's lovely and warm.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do? You talk nonsense and drink beer.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
You are completely right.
You've been here all weekend?
I haven't, no. Well, yeah, I got here this morning.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so you're really fresh.
Yeah, literally this morning. But when did you get here?
So me and the drummer got here Friday, because obviously I wanted to watch Opeth, because you can't not watch Opeth. But we've been really enjoying it. But obviously because we're not playing until the Sunday morning, I don't drink at all because I'm the vocalist, so I don't drink. So I'm just like standing there thinking I need a beer, but like trying to keep it cool.
It's frustrating to know that you have to wait all the way to Sunday to play, but inevitably it does come around and it passes and it's done. It's 30 minutes as well. Did you have a moment up there to kind of drink it in, enjoy what you would accomplish?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of parts where there's like guitar solos that we do, so I could just put my foot up on the monitor and look out in the crowd and just sort of try and take like a mental picture of what's going on, but like try and remember it, you know. But it all stays up there.
It's cool. Like, there's some bits where the keyboard's doing something as well. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to pay attention. Like, I better quickly tune. Yeah, it's amazing.
Were you satisfied with your turnout? Were you satisfied with who came in the tent? Because ultimately, you get a lot of this curiosity watching from outside. But did you notice people starting to come in?
So I think two songs in, I think. I knew what would happen, like because Raised by Owls were on.
Yep.
They were on during our first song. It's like, okay, the crowd's it's okay, but there'll be more in a minute. And like what? I think the second song was the tent filled up, and I wasn't surprised, which was nice. It's nice to not be surprised, you know.
Yeah, but no. Why is she not here? By the third song, I was happy with the audience. I was happy with the audience at the start anyway, but they just kept coming in. But as you said, Raised by Owls had finished, and everyone came over. It was good to see. It was good to see.
The journey to Bloodstock, it's obviously an incredible accomplishment to get here, to come and play here, but the journey is long and it's hard work. Talk me through a little bit about your journey to Bloodstock.
It's been long and painful.
It's been a bumpy road,
right, man.
I mean, we've been together for a few years now, so we've had our ups and downs. We've done some great gigs. We played Bloodstock back in 2013 on when it was called the Jaeger stage then, so I think we built up a little bit of a following from that.
I think the last year, before this year, like a year ago, literally pretty much dead on a year ago, we were like, is the band kind of finished? Okay, we were having real trouble with the drummer. Like we couldn't find a drummer, and then we found Ben, and then like literally a month later, Hal, our keyboard player, messaged us said, "Do you need a keyboard player?" We're like, we never thought we'd find one. We were relying on like backing tracks and stuff. But this literally from Bristol, which is near where I live, and where A's from Gloucester. I was like, what? Why didn't this happen like a year? Like everyone's miserable. Why did this wait? But obviously it was the right time, and the band's just kind of gone. We're getting back to gigs. Because obviously the pandemic fucked. You know, sorry if you're not allowed to swear. It fucked every band over.
Most bands,
exactly. But it's like we struggled to get back up from that because we lost our drummer. Trying to find a drummer who can play our stuff and is technically capable, but also willing to strip back, because we do like to kind of pull back a little bit. And then everything just fell into place. And then over the last year, we've been playing gigs again. We've written a new single, it's obviously just come out, and it's kind of going. And then Bloodstock was like, oh, fuck, there's actually something to kind of reignite the whole band. There's actually something to work towards. And obviously it's gone really well, I think.
It's gone great.
It's been nice to kind of see that a year ago we were buggered, and it's now turned completely around.
There's momentum behind the band.
It feels like it's going that way,
Okay.
Yeah.
And this, of course, is parcel of that momentum. This is the mountain you've
climbed.
But it's what comes next.
We've got some pretty. We can't say, I don't think yet, but there's some pretty interesting things in the pipeline. So, you never know, but something hopefully come in soon that I think will kind of keep the momentum going. Obviously, we've got our single out. I think the plan's to, rather than focus on writing a new album, focus more on like releasing singles a bit more semi-regularly.
Okay.
Because the single's done really well.
Yeah.
It's done very, very
really well. Yeah. So,
is that in a response to kind of the modern way of people listening to music? You know, digestibility.
I'd say so, because we did an album. It was a self-titled album, and we did it in
2020 released.
Yeah. And although it did really, really well, once you release that and you've released like 3 singles or 3 music videos from it, that's kind of just it.
It was also the worst time to release an album
because it was
during the pandemic.
Yeah. So we couldn't tour with it, we couldn't gig with it, we couldn't really do much with it apart from release music videos, which were recorded just before the pandemic. So we were lucky in that respect. But so singles seem quite good because you can kind of do a single every 3 or 4 months, and it's not coming from an album, so it doesn't, the album doesn't sort of die away, if you know what I mean. So it's
I think it is because obviously people don't. I listen to albums because I'm an old man, but I think most people nowadays tend to listen to playlists. So having a whole album, people tend to. This is just me viewing it, I suppose.
That doesn't mean we won't do an album.
No, but it's just
at
the moment. It's just kind of again, it's that momentum. Trying to think, well, releasing an album, be kind of like, there we go, done. That's it. For now another 2 years.
You're also paying attention to what the current. You said this playlists are so important. The singles and Spotify,
exactly.
And it doesn't mean nothing. You won't do that in the future, but for now, it's a constant momentum.
Exactly, yeah.
And obviously, a major part of that is even the most basic stuff: networking, coming around a place like Bloodstock, talking to people, social media, and all of that. Are you getting more and more comfortable in your own skin when it comes to social media and pushing your band and promoting?
Yeah, I think we are. I mean, we got a couple of guys in the band who are really good at that sort of stuff. So me personally, I'm good at doing silly little videos, silly little voices or whatever. But when it actually comes to working on social media, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I do a post and I'm like, you got to tag stuff. I'm like, tag what? I don't really get what that is. But I'm only 36, but I feel like I'm like 50 with that, just like, I'm a young 36.
We're like the least, me and you are probably the least social media people in the band, aren't we?
Okay.
We're terrible at it.
But the other guys are good at it, and there's 6 of us in the band, so if you've got 2 or 3 of you that are good at it, then it doesn't really matter what the other guys are doing.
Yeah, but you've got to balance it. There's so many platforms now, you shouldn't take one individually. Are you a TikTok band, for example?
We are now,
yes.
But we have nothing to do with that, do we? Like, our drummer's like, he's young, he's savvy.
Right.
He's what is he, 32?
Yeah,
he's only 30. He's
lad.
a baby. So he knows TikTok and Instagram. So he's been, again, for the single, him and Toby, the other guitarist, who's the oldest, weirdly, but he's quite good at social media. They've been really doing a really good campaign on social media.
He's not good at guitar, is he? So.
Yeah, he's shit at guitar. He's great at social media. That's the only reason he's in the band. No, those two have been amazing for getting the social media presence up for the singles.
Spreading the name
as well.
It's one of the hardest things to do now, particularly
nowadays.
in the UK.
I mean, the UK scene. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's nice to come to Bloodstock, because it's like, there is a scene. Because it sometimes is a bit easy to forget. There is a fucking amazing metal scene in the UK, but because obviously pandemic, and there's so many venues have closed. We played a venue in Birmingham, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And we played it. They just opened. Fucking amazing venue.
Great stage.
Put money
good
into
backstage,
it. Closed like a month later. So it's fucking brutal for alternative venues and stuff.
And they were trying to build a venue and then try and do something new, try and get loads of different types of bands in. And it was packed in there, so I don't understand how it just went downhill.
But again, it's a massive investment, isn't it?
But you survived it, others survived it. We continue and we build up, and you continue to, as I say, to train, rolling, moving forward. And clearly there are, as you said, you can't say too much, but big things in the works, which is exciting enough. Rest of today, chilling out, beer, watch some bands.
Yeah, well, I can drink now.
Yeah.
So this is my first beer, and then I'll probably be paralytic in a couple of hours, I'd imagine. I'm not really good at beer, but I can drink now. So it's like, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just thought I'd wear like a Brit on holiday outfit. Because I thought I want to stand out in a sea of black t-shirts.
Yes.
That's one of the most loud, horrible things. But I think I want to try and catch a few of the bands, ideally. Obviously.
I really want to watch Beast in Black.
Amon Amarth for me.
And Amon Amarth, yeah.
Amon Amarth is the one because I've not seen them in years. Last time I saw Amon Amarth, they were playing like a little club in a university. It was about 10, 12 years ago, I think.
They've come a way.
So I'm keen to see their new show.
Enjoy the rest of the night.
Yeah, thanks,
guys. Thanks so much for taking the time to do this.
Awesome.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website, where reviews, news, and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms:
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at GBHBL. Just search for GBHBL and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.